Do you love playing games with your friends? Well, be careful because some games might make you disappear
forever.
Make sure to like and subscribe and I'll protect you.
Hello, I love your videos so much adorkable.
Have you played musical chairs before? It's a real game that you play with friends where you basically run around chairs while music plays and sit on a chair when it stops. But don't play it alone or else something bad will happen to you. Let's watch what happens.
So you should never try to play musical chairs alone.
What's wrong with playing musical chairs?
So apparently this is one of the most dangerous games. Like, people advise others to never even try this, but all you have to do to play is have a match, a chair, and a recording of the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Like, you know that super creepy song?
I absolutely hate that song.
Do you guys know that song? This is the person who made it.
So first, you can only play this game between midnight and 3 a.m. and you need to be in a super dark room with no lights and you need to close the door. And then you put the chair in the middle of the room and you hold a match in your hand, but you don't light it yet.
Okay.
Then you start the recording of Tiptoe Through the Tulips and you walk around the chair 6 times.
6 times? 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Oh, I'm so done with that meme.
Super slowly, and if the music stops, you sit down as fast as possible and you light the match, and that means you won the game, so you're done. But if the music keeps playing, that means nobody wants to play with you, and this is where it could get really dangerous. So if the chair starts to tip over, that means you're supposed to run out of the room as fast as possible and never go back in that room ever again by yourself. But if curiosity gets the better of you, and you do decide to go back in that room, just remember when the music starts playing, there's no going back. So be careful, y'all.
Okay, so who's the brave kid that's gonna try this on their own tonight? Remember, he said you gotta grab a chair and play musical chairs between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. Someone try this out and report back to me because I'm pretty sure it's not real. You can definitely trust me, right? To be honest, I can't even stay up that late. Like this one time I tried to stay up till 3 a.m. because someone at school told me if I stay up till 3 a.m., a ghost would appear in my room. So there I was, sitting in my bed with my little snack like, come on, ghosty, I got cookies. Then I blinked once and suddenly it was 7 a.m. and I woke up drooling on my pillow. Like, what even happened? But for realsies, dearies, be careful around chairs because you might just accidentally play musical chairs by yourself and poof, the monster might come for ya. Just kidding. Quick look behind you, it's coming. Did I get ya? Okay, so this next game is something you should never play. It's called Looky Looky. And it's so terrifying, I don't want to looky at it, so I'm gonna close my eyesy. But we have to watch this so we don't accidentally play this dangerous game. So make sure to pay attention.
Terrifying Games You Don't Want to Play, Part 31. Looky Looky. If you are able to survive this game, you will receive a gift which is valuable beyond belief. However, the consequence of losing is a long and painful death. To play the game, you will need a candlestick, a match or lighter, and a bucket of white paint. Once you have acquired these items, you'll need to use the white paint to draw images of eyeballs on every window around your house. Be warned, if you miss a single window, your house will not be protected, and the game will become impossible to win.
So how do I quit this game?
Once you have finished your paintings, you'll need to find a room without windows, close the door, and wait until midnight. Once the clock strikes 12, you'll need to light your candlestick and say the words, "Looky, looky, come and see, looky, looky, you won't find me," 3 times in succession. This will summon the Looksy Man. For the next 6 hours or until sunrise, the Looksy Man will move around your house, trying to catch a glimpse of you through the windows. Your job will be to continuously move around the house without being caught. You also cannot let your candlestick go out, or you will automatically lose the game. If you're able to survive until sunrise, blow out your candle and the Looksy Man will disappear, leaving you with the gift of future sight and all the benefits that come with being able to see into the future. However, if you are caught, you will be taken away to the Looksy Man's lair, where he will consume your eyes and leave you to die alone. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more.
No thanks, buddy. I think I'm gonna stay safe in my bed. Dearies, if you want, you can go ahead and try this game out, and good luck. Let me know how it goes. And hey, if the Looky Man catches ya, I'll send you letters. Now this next game is called It Follows. And if you win, you get 1 wish, so you can literally wish to be the richest person ever. But if you lose, it's really bad, so you definitely have to watch this and pay attention so you can stay safe.
Cursed games you should never play. Part 5. It Follows. Playing and winning this game will grant you 1 wish, which could be pretty huge for most. To start the game, you're going to need to summon the creature called the Hide Behind. Be careful, this creature is known for the ability to be able to hide in plain sight without being seen. To start this ritual is pretty easy. You're going to need 1 white candle, a bag of salt, and a room with at least 1 window in it. You can start this ritual at 11:55 p.m. No earlier, no later. Place salt on the windowsill, now walk into the middle of the room with the candle lit, repeating the phrase, "Hide behind, are you there?" After saying this a few times, place the candle in the middle of the room and walk out. Now return to the room at 12 midnight. If it looks like like the salt on the windowsill has been messed with, and if the candle is blown out, that means the hide behind is in the room. At this point, the game is started. You now have 24 hours to spot and call out exactly where you think the hide behind is. Unfortunately, if you do not find it within that 24 hours, the hide behind will then unalive you, ending the game and of course you. Don't forget to like and follow if you enjoy the series and want to see more.
So, if you win, you get 1 wish, and if you lose, you get 0 lives. Okay, I really want that wish, so maybe I'll try this out. What were the rules again? 1 white candle, a bag of salt, in a room with at least 1 window, and at 11:55 p.m. Do you want to do it with me? Nah, I'm just kidding. Are you nuts? There's no way I'm doing this, because I don't even have a wish that I want. Do you have a wish? If you could make 1 wish, what would it be? Let me know, dearies, because I'm sure it's a great wish since you're so kind. So, what's your favorite game to play in real life? I really like Monopoly because I always win, and I really like board games. Do you like board games? Okay, but you better not play this next game called Ouija board, because it calls ghosts, which can basically make your house haunted. Imagine explaining to your mom and dad like, yeah, mom, sorry, I called grandma from the afterlife, and now she's haunting our house. Pay close attention to this next video if you want to stay safe.
This is why you shouldn't mess with Ouija boards. A man by the name Nick explains that after attempting to contact whatever might have been causing all this strange activity in his new home, he fears something attached itself to him.
Should never fuck with that Ouija board.
Gotcha! I'm just kidding. Back to the video. What in the world is going on?
Something began opening doors in his new home.
Bro, that got me. Made me get jump scared.
And aggressively knocking over objects.
Came home from work, and this was on the floor in the living room. When I picked it up, it automatically wanted to open to this page. Like as if somebody looked at this page a lot or something. And I noticed these 3 burn lines in it. But look what's in the middle.
But it wasn't until one day as Nick notices a mysterious video in his gallery, taken without any of his recollection, that things would take a darker turn.
This is kinda scary.
In the video, Nick can be seen standing in the dark as he's being filmed.
I don't have answers or explanations for what I'm seeing with my own eyes. It's me. But I don't remember any of that.
Ooh, spooky. But it's theory time, dearies. First of all, the fridge opening and closing was probably Queso's ghost being hungry as always. And the book falling was actually me, guys. Yeah, I was definitely there. Now, I'm just kidding around, but what I really think is that whoever recorded this most likely tied a string to the items and pulled on it to make it fall, and someone probably was hiding behind the door then pushing it open, and someone was hiding behind this counter and opening the fridge. And when this guy was recording himself, maybe he was just sleepwalking? A lot of people sleepwalk. Do you know anyone who sleepwalks? This dude said he doesn't remember anything, but I think he just has bad memory. I actually don't believe in ghosts or monsters, and even if ghosts attacked me, like, what are they gonna do? I'll just say they have no aura and they'll probably cry. But you know who has a lot of aura? You do. Did you know that some people have an elevator in their house? That's some super rich people stuff and way too crazy for me. Like, I think it's faster to just use the stairs. But I gotta be careful because apparently there's a ritual that you can accidentally summon by playing the stairs game. Make sure you pay attention to this video that I'm gonna show you because it teaches you to stay safe.
Cursed games you should never play. Part 8. The stairs game. To play this game you will need a blindfold and a staircase. Now stand on the very bottom step and put your blindfold on. Now, say the words, "It is from here whenceforth I shall commence." Go up the staircase and count every step you go up. Now do the same for going down. You're just basically getting your cardio in at this point. Eventually, when you go down, there will be more steps than usual. You'll start to sweat and you'll hear voices all around you. If this happens, you are officially in the underworld. Keep your blindfold on throughout this process, but soon you'll hear a deep voice asking for whatever you want. Once you answer him, you'll return to the real world. But at any point in this process, if you fall, you'll stay there forever.
What do you mean if I fall? More like when I fall? Because, brother, how in the world do you expect me to walk up and down stairs with a blindfold on? I mean, sure, if it has railings to hold on to, I can do it. But what if it doesn't? Chat, if I try this, am I cooked? Now, why would anyone want to try this anyway? Because there's nothing in the underworld that I want to see. But also, if I wear a blindfold, I literally can't see anything in the underworld. So it's totally pointless. I mean, if I'm gonna take a trip to the underworld, I kinda wanna meet Satan or some spooky demon. I'm sure I can be friends with them. Do you think the demons would eat me, dearies? The last game is super dangerous and you should never play it, okay? Got that? Don't play this ever, ever, never, ever, ever play this dangerous game. All right, now that we've cleared that up, here's how you play the game.
Never ever play this game, because my lovely friend from the dark web recommended a game where you could easily know how you would die. But if you play it incorrectly, you will lose more than just the game. To play this game, you will need to gather 3 of your friends. Each person should pull out their cell phone and call into a random number at the same time. The number should contain the dates of everyone's most memorable days. At this point, one of 2 things will happen. Either all of the phones will go to voicemail, in which case you'll have to try again, or one of the phones will get an answer. The person on the other end is the answer man, who will answer your desired questions. But be warned, for every question you ask him, he will ask you a question as well. If you do not answer him truthfully, he will come for you within the couple of days and collect his payment in flesh instead. To end the game, you should continuously repeat. It is the time, 5 times. He will try to argue with you and even offer you bribes to let him stay on the call. You must stay strong whatever happens. Never give out your location. I hope everything goes well for you. Unlike mine, good luck.
Unlike mine? Whoa, is she okay? What happened? She didn't even tell us what went wrong, yikes. Okay, so for this game, you call random numbers, then start talking to the answer man who asks you questions, and if you don't answer, he gets ya. But you should never tell him your location. One small problem there, pal. What if his question is, where do you live? Nah, you're cooked. It's GG, cause if you don't answer, he gets ya, and if you answer, he gets ya. The best move is to not play, so like I said before, dearies, never ever play this game. But there are so many fun games you can play, so go out there and have fun. I'm gonna have fun too, but I'm gonna play Roblox instead. And that means I gotta go now. If you don't want to miss me, be sure to subscribe with the bell on and like the video, it really helps. You can also follow my group and Roblox account if you want to find me in game. I'll be back. Toodles!